They may have all the money they could need, but you'd be surprised how much the Trumps value their meat and potatoes. And though you might expect the first family to be picky eaters, pretty much everything except sushi is on the table. When U.S. Secretary of Health and Human Services Robert F. Kennedy Jr. joined Donald Trump for an in-flight meal, he was served a tray loaded with goodies from the Golden Arches. Unsurprisingly, the face of the Make America Healthy Again movement wasn't exactly impressed with Trump's diet.
The food that goes onto that airplane is like just poison.
Donald Trump's favorite McDonald's order usually includes a Big Mac, although USA Today reported that he used to order gourmet burgers at upscale New York eateries when he lived in the city. But when he gets a hankering for ground beef, Trump doesn't always reach for a burger. While being profiled by The New Yorker in 1997, Trump claimed that Mar-a-Lago had the greatest meatloaf in the world. Nearly 3 decades later, his daughter-in-law Lara Trump revealed that meatloaf is still on the family menu. On her podcast, The Right View, she revealed the dish is actually based on Donald's mother Mary Trump's recipe.
He loves that meatloaf. That's a good time for him. Comes with some beautiful potatoes on the side.
Considering Donald's former doctor, Ronnie Jackson, once told the New York Times they had to put cauliflower in the president's mashed potatoes to get him to eat a veggie, we doubt anything but meat and starch comes on that particular plate. While that love for the loaf might be more of a Donald thing, it looks like the whole Trump clan can agree on pizza. In 2016, Melania and Barron were spotted going out for a pie at Serafina Fabulous Pizza in New York City. The year before, Tiffany showed Instagram how she considered pizza brain food while attending the University of Pennsylvania. When Donald Trump Jr. served it to his family in 2021, his daughter Chloe gave her slice 2 thumbs up while her dad snapped a pic. Even Ivanka listed it as a guilty pleasure she used to overindulge in during a 2014 interview with Shape magazine. She'd even make it herself from time to time. As she tweeted in 2010, "Tonight I'm making dinner for 2. Seared tuna pizza, chili rubbed skirt steak, sweet potato fries, and romaine lettuce with creamy chili dressing." And she's not the only Trump to go about enjoying pizza in unconventional styles. Donald himself got some flack in 2011 when he desecrated the cheesy delicacy by cutting it up with a fork and knife. He explained why he eats it this way in a video, saying, "This way you can take the top of the pizza off, so you're not just eating the crust. I like to not eat the crust so we can keep the weight down at least as good as possible."
Donald Trump, why don't you just take that fork and stick it right in New York's eye?
If you thought people got mad about the pizza thing, wait until you hear how Donald takes his steak. Whether they're official Trump steaks or a special order, the sitting president likes his beef so well done, the only red you'll see on his plate is ketchup. According to the Independent Journal Review, he dined on that sacrilegious combo during one of his first DC outings as president, and he naturally ordered it at the now-closed BLT Prime restaurant located inside Trump International Hotel. As for his kids, Don Jr. has been served steak by legendary viral chef Salt Bae, and also enjoys a good slab of meat in the morning. As he tweeted in 2011, "This is why I'm fat. Steak and eggs, baby. Awesome breakfast in the Catskills." He also followed in his father's footsteps by hawking mail-order steaks, though his were from a company called Good Ranchers. As for Eric, he might be missing his family's beef biz these days. After dutifully name-dropping Trump steaks in his 2008 Grub Street interview, he insisted, "They're absolutely delicious. In the summer, I'll take a few and grill them at our house out in the country. We know good food, and if they weren't, we wouldn't have our name on them." We already know Ivanka enjoys her skirt steak with a side of tuna pizza, but one of the younger Trumps isn't so gung-ho on the meat. While filming herself cooking a steak dinner for some friends, Kai said something that might have broken her dad's heart.
"Oh my God, I'm disgusted. I'm gonna turn vegetarian now."
In fairness, she did leave some pink in her steak, which suggests there's hope for the next Trump generation yet. Donald Trump Jr.'s love of hunting has landed him in hot water a few times, but that hasn't stopped him from putting some of his kills on the dinner table. He told Bowsite.com that he feeds his kids venison, and they're such big fans they might actually like it more than beef. And back when he used to go hunting and fishing with Kimberly Guilfoyle, it sure seemed like he was in for some solid meals courtesy of his ex-fiancée. In August 2024, Guilfoyle took to Instagram to show off the chicken franchise she was whipping up for Don Jr. and the kids. Don Jr. was first spotted with his new lady love, Bettina Anderson, that same month. So we guess Guilfoyle's cooking wasn't strong enough bait to keep him from casting his line in other ponds. At least now that they're no longer together, Guilfoyle doesn't have to worry about the sketchier hunting trips her ex takes. According to The Rachel Maddow Show, Don Jr. once illegally hunted and ate a marmot in Mongolia. This was especially concerning, seeing as the reason you can't hunt them is that they may carry the bubonic plague.
We all agree, right? That bubonic plague is bad.
The Trump children may have grown up being served by chefs, but many of them also developed a taste for home cooking from a young age. In 2008, Eric told Grub Street that he adored his Czech grandmother's cooking so much that he learned her recipes so he could make some of the Slavic dishes himself. He specifically shouted out goulash, chicken paprikash, and thick, creamy soups as personal favorites. Likewise, Barron couldn't get enough of the traditional dishes that Melania's late mother, Amalia Nov, served. Hello Magazine reports Donald even credited Nov's food as what made Barron so tall. After Novs died in January 2024, Melania's stylist shared some insight into what she cooked while living at the White House with her family. He told Women's Wear Daily that she once even invited him to help her pick some fresh carrots and potatoes from the garden planted by former First Lady Michelle Obama. He recalled, "Later that night, I was savoring a homemade soup made from the White House vegetable garden. It was quite chic, delicious, and really fresh." There are a lot of divisive things about the Trump family, but we never realized how different their stances on sushi were. Eric told Grub Street he's a big sushi fan, and Lara told the Right View listeners it's one of her favorite foods as well, but you'll probably never see Donald touch the fish. According to the book Lost Tycoon, The Many Lives of Donald J. Trump, he made his feelings on it very clear while on a 1990 trip to Japan, when he said, "I'm not going to eat any raw fish." Melania expresses a similar sentiment in her memoir, but she managed to get her preferences across without profanity. While both Tiffany and Ivanka have been spotted at sushi restaurants, Ivanka told Vogue in 2009 that she also doesn't eat raw fish. Then there's Don Jr. Speaking on his Triggered podcast, he reflected that he was financially cut off by his parents when he decided to go work as a bartender after graduating college. With just his parents' gas card at his disposal, he had to get creative to eat.
I'm the guy that lived off gas station sushi for a year.
Eggs define the early days of Donald's second presidency, and he's not the only one with strong opinions on them. On The Right View, Lara revealed that she's a fan of the pricey protein source and that she uses them to fuel her long-distance runs.
Anybody who works out a lot will tell you eggs are a staple in their diet.
The issue is that she likes breakfast food way more than eating breakfast in the morning. And while she'd happily eat eggs for any meal of the day, Eric is the holdout on that front.
Love it for dinner. My husband does not love it for dinner. Anytime I suggest it, he's horrified by the prospect.
Lara also gets her protein from peanut butter. She loves it so much, she listed it as one of her favorite foods on her podcast and lamented that she couldn't find it while she was studying in France in the early 2000s. But now that she's back in the States, she doesn't let an ounce of the stuff go to waste. In 2018, she revealed that when she finishes a jar, she lets her dogs take over and lick the walls clean of any residue. Lara isn't the only Trump woman who enjoys some leaner options from time to time. Both Ivanka and Melania are in that camp as well, and they actually have pretty similar diets. In a 2012 interview with Refinery29, Melania revealed that she had oatmeal for breakfast that morning. She didn't share any details about what she added to it, but Ivanka told My Morning Routine that jazzing up the grain is an event at her house. She reflected, "I get out all sorts of toppings: chia seeds, berries, flaxseed, goji berries, cinnamon, walnuts, and almonds, and the kids get to decorate their oatmeal." Ivanka and Melania also share a fondness for avocados. On Facebook, Melania revealed that a healthy lunch for her is a salad topped with the fragile green fruit and cherry tomatoes, while Ivanka praised Gwyneth Paltrow's avocado toast recipe on Instagram in 2014. And if avocado wasn't millennial enough, both women like to sip on smoothies packed with nutrients. Melania even shared her recipe on Facebook, listing a few fruits and juices, flax seeds, liquid omega-3, and yogurt as her ingredients of choice. As for Ivanka, she revealed on the Skinny Confidential podcast in January 2025 that she blends together ingredients like cacao and banana, and she'll have some creatine mixed in water on the side. That's not to say Ivanka, Melania, or any other Trump will skimp on dessert. In fact, the Trumps' love of frozen treats is well documented. Donald loves ice cream so much that he reportedly had double scoops of it with his pie during a 2017 dinner at the White House, though Time reports his guests only received one each. Apparently, you may need the Trump name to get Donald's full ice cream treatment. Lara, for example, revealed that every Mar-a-Lago meal is followed by a loaded sundae.
You've got some crumbled Oreos, you've got some caramel, you've got some chocolate syrup, you've got some raspberry syrup, you've got whipped cream.
And that obsession must run in the family, as Lara also revealed that she used to make ice cream cakes for Eric before he went on a health kick. In 2020, Ivanka was spotted ordering a cookies and cream ice cream cone from a Grater shop in Cincinnati, and Melania once showed off an entire freezer full of Haagen-Dazs on Facebook. For his part, Barron is more into frozen coffee drinks. His mom told Du Jour he's a big Starbucks Frappuccino fan. And on YouTube, Kai showed off a custom froyo concoction from 16 handles that included cake batter, cookie dough, vanilla, and Nutella frozen yogurt topped with hazelnut crunch, waffle bites, cinnamon toast crunch, and marshmallow sauce. RFK Jr. might not like all those ingredients, but her grandpa would probably give her a Medal of Freedom just for the creativity. Though she may enjoy the occasional sweet, it turns out Kai Trump might take more after her aunt than her brown hair lets on. In a video on her YouTube channel, she surprised her dad when she said her favorite food is a nutritious plate of chicken and rice.
Chicken and rice is your favorite food?
Yeah.
What are you, an Olympic weightlifter?
She's not a competitive bodybuilder, but apparently she's pretty solid at golf. And though she may share that common interest with her grandfather, we doubt Donald would get on board with something as boring or healthy as chicken and rice for a regular meal. In another video, Kai revealed that prosciutto is also a favorite. As for Donald Jr., he told his daughter that his dad bod is the result of having too many favorite foods. Some of the highlights included steak, Italian, Middle Eastern, and Japanese cuisine.